So, you want to know the truth? Well, here are the facts. 1. Radiation is everywhere. Number 2. Radiation can be harmful. Number 3. Your smartphone, no matter what brand it is not exempted from this fact. And number 4, for this video, I'm gonna try to not bore you guys with all the science. So if that's all good, let's get started. Ever wondered why when you're talking on the phone for a long period of time, it heats up? That's partly because of the radiation coming from the cellular signal or Wi-Fi. But to further understand this, we first need to define electromagnetic radiation. What is it? Well, usually the first few things that come to mind when you bring up the word radiation are X-rays, gamma rays, or nuclear explosions. But hey, not all radiation is that bad. Electromagnetic radiation is pure energy consisting of interacting electrical and magnetic waves moving through space. Now there are two types, ionizing and non-ionizing. Ionizing radiation contains high energy that's enough to remove an electron from a molecule, and it can damage DNA in cells. Examples of this are X-rays in hospitals and gamma rays, which explains the Hulk. And without careful use, they can lead to cancer or other harmful effects, which is precisely why hospitals have you put on these lead-lined X-ray vests or skirts for further protection. On the other hand, we have non-ionizing radiation, which is the most common type we encounter every day. It consists of low-energy radiation that needs to heat up your body before it causes damage. This type of EM radiation is commonly found in smartphones, TVs, microwaves, other visible light, bananas, yes, even bananas, and of course, our bodies. You can't really see radiation, but think of it as positively charged and negatively charged magnets that react as radiation passes, making them heat up. And that's basically how our kitchen microwaves heat up your food, and it's also why your phone heats up when you're in a call for a long period of time or when it's exposed to sunlight. Now, people shouldn't worry too much because you're not getting a large dose of ionizing radiation from this anyway. And according to Statista.com, there's no universal guideline for a safe level of phone radiation, but the German Certification for Environmental Friendliness, der Blaue Engel, or Blue Angel, only certifies phones which has a specific absorption rate of less than 0.60 watts per kilogram. And we think it's worth mentioning that 0.60 watts per kilogram is not a worldwide standard, which is why a lot of smartphones still exceed this. This website here also releases lists of top smartphones in the world that emit the most and least radiation as of early 2019. And as you can see in this particular list, the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and the ZTE Axon Elite come out as the top smartphones that emit the least radiation. It also shows that the majority of Samsung smartphones emit low radiation, which is a definite plus for Samsung users. On the other end of the spectrum, the top smartphones emitting the most radiation are the Xiaomi Mi A1, the OnePlus 5T, and in third place, the Xiaomi Mi Max 3. But this doesn't exactly mean that those smartphones are dangerous per se. Back in 2014, CNET said in an article that for a phone to pass the FCC certification and be sold in the United States, its maximum specific absorption rate or SAR level must be less than 1.6 watts per kilogram. But again, 1.6 watts per kilogram is not a universal standard, so some companies might still surpass it. The truth is, our phones use microwave radiation, and you don't get skin damage unless you put your hand in the microwave while it's running. So unless your phone gets totally exposed to massive radiation levels, which is unlikely to happen, then you're safe. And to keep your mind more at ease, your phone uses a lesser frequency at around 1.9 GHz compared to your microwave oven's frequency at 2.45 GHz. For one, you can avoid using your phone under direct sunlight for prolonged periods of time. 2, you can reduce your screen time. 3, don't put your phone too close to your face. 4, use earphones or turn on speakerphone when taking and making calls. 5, switch to airplane mode when not using cellular data, Wi-Fi, or Bluetooth. Or simply turn off your phone when not needed. And number 6, lastly, try not to hold onto your phone all the time. You can put it in your bag or a small pouch when you're out and about. So that about wraps up this video, guys. Now what do you think about the radiation emitting from our smartphones? Could you care less, or are you more cautious now? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, please do drop a like, subscribe to our channel for more content, hit the bell icon so you see future uploads, and be sure to visit YugaTech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Joey, and I'll see you guys in the next one.